And the third and fourth you can see here, number 3, is write it with passion, energy, intensity, and enthusiasm. And hopefully you can hear a little bit of that coming through in my voice, because I'm so excited to share this stuff with you and I want you to use it. So write your vision with passion, energy, intensity, and enthusiasm. The more emotion that flows onto the page, the more it will stimulate that emotion when you read it back. Getting to your goal is all about kind of the feelings and associations you have in your nervous system and in your brain to really move forwards towards it. And when you write this vision with incredible passion and excitement and enthusiasm and intensity and energy, and all these things go into it, it should literally be that when you read it back, that reading those words just triggers these images in your brain and really makes you come to life physically and emotionally, and brings that back into your body, literally that feeling, and keeps you driving hard and fast towards that goal. That's how a personal vision should feel and look, and what it should do for you when you read it back. So again, make sure there's some intensity there when you write it. Another good reason to do it on your own. Get away from everyone else so you can really put some energy into yourself and into your body. And number 4 is stop worrying. Don't worry about it being perfect. One of the biggest challenges I think so many people in this world face is we're always looking for perfection. A great mentor of mine used to say, forget perfection, it's overrated and it doesn't exist. Almost a contradictory term, but it is overrated. And even if it does exist, it's overrated, and that's even if it does exist. I don't even know what perfection is. What is perfection? What does it actually look like? I'm not sure it's even possible in this kind of relative world that we live in. So don't worry about it being perfect. Most great visions, in fact I'd say probably all great visions, take time and changes to get them to where they need to be. So be aware that this could be a process. When I write a vision for an area of my life or for overall life, I've taken as long as 2 or 3 months to create a compelling vision for myself before. It doesn't mean you have to take that long, but to give you an idea, just get something down on paper first, worry about changing it and adapting it a little bit later. Because again, there's power in momentum. When you actually begin something, momentum builds, everything starts to shift. So be sure to make sure you just get something down on paper. Follow all these simple guidelines, get your first draft vision down on paper, then you can have fun playing with it and changing it. But once you've started, you're going to start to feel the energy build, momentum will begin to build, and you're going to start moving towards getting this done. Okay, that's it. So you have the tools. I've kept this as brief as possible. I did want to keep it a bit shorter than I have, but I want to make sure you got the information. I also wanted to make sure it is in enough of a size that you could kind of really take it in. I didn't want to waffle on for an hour or two, and I could talk about this topic for literally hours on end, but I just wanted to give you the basics and some of the tools to be able to do it. Now, if you want any help or you have any questions, or even if you want to post the vision that you come up with, you'll see underneath you can leave comments, so please feel free to ask any questions there, and I'll happily answer them as quickly as I can get around to it. And go ahead and create your vision, because this is step number 1. We've got 7 steps in this series of lessons that I'm creating, and step number 1 is to get crystal clear on your vision. As we move forwards now, we're going to get clear and focused on the important nutrients that are available to you. As you can see on the screen now, next time we're going to discover the number 1 most important nutrient that you have available to you. I'm going to help you learn how to use this incredible nutrient more effectively, and it is free as well. This nutrient is completely free to you, and you can uncover the truth about why most diets don't work. I want to start uncovering a few myths for you as we go through this program to help you see that a lot of the weight loss adages, a lot of the things that you've been taught really aren't very accurate, and not only are they not helping you, they're actually hindering you from moving forwards in your weight loss efforts. So again, as this program goes on, and I want to give you a little bit of a hook because I want you to keep listening. There's only 7 sessions, even if they're 30 minutes each, it's just 3.5 hours of your life to discover some tools that will literally change your life. I'm going to teach you what foods are making you fat, and give you a list of the most incredible fat shedding foods you've ever seen, and that will just rip fat off your body. Teach you the importance of the fluids you're drinking, which ones you should be drinking and how much. Give you an idea about how to move your body, how you don't even really have to exercise in the traditional way of getting to a class or getting to the gym and stuff. I'm going to teach you why to lose weight there's actually better alternatives that are easier for you. I'm not saying you don't have to exercise, you have to move around a bit, but there's other alternatives that are a lot easier than the ways you've been taught, maybe getting a personal trainer and doing all this hard work in the gym and all that stuff, not necessary to get the body you want. And you're going to learn all these incredible things as you go through. And step number 7 is going to be one of the most powerful sessions we cover, and that's really going to be about, I've given you the first step, which is getting the vision, getting clear what you want and why you want it. That's always step one. And then the next few steps, we're going to cover all the tools. I'm going to give you the tools of how to use your body, how to, what to feed it, what to put in it, how to breathe properly, all these different things to really start shedding fat quickly, easily, and comfortably. But whenever you get clear on where you want to go and you get the tools to do it, there's another thing that happens, and we'll always come up against obstacles. You're always going to come up against kind of inner challenges. Beliefs that you've been holding on to for years which are no longer serving you, fears, doubts, worries, concerns. There's always kind of emotional things that can get in our way of getting where we want to go. And step 7, I'm going to give you some amazing tools to just uncover a few of those blocks and just blast them right out the way, so that this journey to your weight loss literally becomes, wow, I hesitate to say effortless. It's going to require some effort on your part, but 1,000 times easier than any diet you've ever tried. And any of my clients will testify to that, and you may well see some comments from them at some point. So it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks so much for listening, and thank you. I honestly, truthfully, really respect your time, and for that reason I really wanted to deliver today, and I hope I have delivered for you. Again, if you take this away and do it, then definitely I've delivered, because you're going to start to feel these changes right away. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to post them you can see a box below where you can post all your comments, and don't forget you've got your resources below too. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Have an amazing and healthy day, and I'll look forward to speaking to you in a few days with lesson number 2. Take care.